Today, we're talking about 10 foods you should avoid if you're over 50 and want to stay healthy. You've probably heard it before, but I'll say it again. Food is like medicine. It can be tough to say no to delicious foods, but if you want to stay healthy as you age and avoid common issues like high blood pressure or diabetes, it's important to think about what you eat. Here are 10 foods that many people over 50 should steer clear of to stay healthy and youthful. Soda is one of the worst drinks for people over 50 who want to stay healthy. It has a lot of sugar, which can cause diabetes and other health issues. Soda also contains phosphoric acid, which can weaken the calcium in your bones. Drinking soda regularly can raise your risk of heart disease and stroke. The American Diabetes Association suggests that sugar should make up less than 10% of your daily calories. For men, that's about 50 grams, and for women, it's around 40 grams. If you eat 2,000 calories a day, only 200 of those should come from sugar, which isn't much, and many people easily go over this limit. Soda is not only full of sugar, leading to weight gain, but it also has artificial ingredients that can make your skin look older and dull. Plus, it doesn't hydrate you. In fact, it can make you more dehydrated. If you want a healthier option instead of soda, try water with lemon or lime. You can also make your own healthy soda by mixing real fruit juice with sparkling water. If you're finding this information useful, please hit the like, subscribe, and turn all notifications on to stay updated with my latest health and nutrition tips. Fast food is unhealthy for everyone, but it's especially bad for people over 50. As we age, our bodies change and need different nutrients from the food we eat. Here are a few reasons to cut back on fast food if you want to stay healthy after 50. Fast food meals are often high in calories, with a typical meal at a fast food restaurant containing more than 1,000 calories. Additionally, these meals are frequently laden with saturated fats and cholesterol, which can clog arteries and contribute to heart disease. The sodium content is another concern. Excessive sodium intake can elevate blood pressure, posing a significant risk, especially for older adults who may already be prone to hypertension. Moreover, fast food tends to lack essential nutrients, including fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, which are vital for maintaining good health as we age. The absence of these nutrients from fresh fruits and vegetables can have detrimental effects on overall well-being. Processed meats are some of the worst foods for people over 50 who want to stay healthy. Items like sausage, hot dogs, and deli meats are often high in saturated fat and sodium. They also contain nitrates, which are used to preserve the meat and have been linked to a higher risk of cancer. If you want to add protein to your diet without these negative effects, try switching to lean cuts of fresh meat, like chicken breasts or fish. You can also include fresh vegetables, fruits, beans, and whole grains in your meals. While processed meats may be convenient when you're busy or short on time, they often have a lot of sugar, which can also increase your risk of heart disease and diabetes. White bread and pasta have been staples of the American diet for decades. They're very versatile. Pasta is great for Italian dishes, and white bread works well for sandwiches, toast, croutons, French toast, garlic bread, and more. But have you ever thought about how these foods might be hurting your health as you age? White bread and pasta are high on the glycemic index, meaning they can cause your blood sugar levels to spike and then drop quickly after you eat them. This can make you feel hungry again soon after eating, and nobody likes feeling hungry all the time. Additionally, white bread has been shown to raise cholesterol levels over time. In general, whole grains like brown rice or quinoa are better options than processed foods like white flour or refined grains. They are lower on the glycemic index, so they won't cause the same blood sugar spikes and are less likely to contribute to heart disease risk factors like high cholesterol. Dairy products are a good source of calcium and protein, which are important for your bone health. However, many dairy products have added sugar, which can be a serious health concern for anyone over 50. To avoid this issue, make sure to read the ingredient list on your dairy products. If you see any form of sugar, like corn syrup or evaporated cane juice, skip it and choose products without added sugars. Unsweetened almond milk is a great option. It's light and creamy, but doesn't have all that added sugar. You can also get calcium from dark leafy greens like spinach or kale, which will help keep your bones strong while avoiding sugary dairy products. You may have heard that red meat is bad for us, but not all red meat is the same. There's a difference between grain-fed and grass-fed red meat, so you don't have to give up steak just yet. While red meat has been linked to heart disease and cancer, grain-fed red meat can be even worse. The issue is that grain-fed cows are often given antibiotics and hormones, which can lead to their meat containing bacteria and carcinogens. These chemicals can increase your risk of developing cancer. On the other hand, grass-fed beef has less saturated fat and cholesterol because it comes from cows that eat their natural diet of grass. Grass-fed beef is also higher in vitamins A and E, as well as other antioxidants compared to grain-fed beef. Low-fat and fat-free processed foods are popular these days, but they might not be good for your health. Here's why. Processed low-fat foods often have more sugar than their full-fat versions, making them a big contributor to chronic diseases like obesity and diabetes. Since they're made from refined flours and sugars, they lack protein and fiber, leaving you with empty calories. Another issue is that when fat is removed from foods like cheese or chocolate, you lose some important nutrients. For instance, cheese is rich in vitamin B12, calcium, and potassium, all of which are essential for staying healthy as you age. Fried foods are tasty, but they aren't good for your health. They are usually high in fat, salt, and sometimes trans fats, which isn't a healthy combination. Fried foods can also lead to weight gain because they contain more calories than baked or grilled options. Fortunately, there are many delicious alternatives to enjoy your favorite fried foods without the downsides. You can try baking or using an air fryer instead of frying them in oil. If you're over 50 and want to stay healthy, you should limit or avoid refined grains. These grains are processed into flour, which is used to make bread, pasta, breakfast cereals, and other baked goods. Because they've been refined, they lose their fiber-rich bran and germ, which contain many important nutrients. As a result, refined grains provide very few nutrients and add a lot of carbs and sugar to your diet. Thanks for watching our video on the 9 foods you should avoid after age 50 for better health. We hope you found this information helpful and that it inspires you to make healthier choices in your diet. Remember, it's never too late to start eating better and taking care of your body. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more health tips, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts or any foods you think should be avoided in the comments below. Here's to your health and a vibrant life.